Hey guys, it's Paul and Angel here. Well, part of them. Shut up, I'm special. Okay, well, pretty much we're gonna play a new game. It's called Planetbase. It's freaking fun. It's pretty much all about, well, you guys will see what it's all about. So I've already played this game a little bit, but I'm gonna start a new game. And I don't remember the spot that I had, but I'm gonna guess it's about right here. And yeah, so pretty much the whole game is like, you're a colony, like this is our colony ship, and the whole point is like you're a colony, and like you're a colony, you're supposed to survive on this like planet, so you need to make oxygen generators, you need to have a mine, you need to have plants and all that nice stuff. So I have failed a couple times. I mean, I haven't played it all that much, but like you have workers, and then you have botanists or biologists. You have a medic, and you have an engineer. And these are like little robots. That's your carrier engineer. And oh my god, it already fell so close. Yeah, well, those can go and hit your they go and like hit your stuff. I don't know. I'm special. Okay, sorry, I'm scoping it out because pretty much you want to build your base off of the part that kind of extends out the longest, because you don't want to build yourself into a corner. Because some items such as a bunk or a dorm, I mean, it needs it's a dead end, so you can't build off of that. But pretty much I'm gonna make an oxygen generator. That's gonna be the first part. And then sorry about that. Then I'm gonna build an airlock. And then to connect stuff, oh no, I don't want the airlock there. Oops. But yeah, to connect stuff, you kind of just like, and then you click on this, and you click on this, and you go like that. And so pretty much what this needs first is it needs solar panels, and it needs water extractors, because you know it needs water and power to actually like make it all happen. So we're gonna put solar panel, like, yeah, we're gonna put it right there. And then what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna put this water extractor behind it. It doesn't really matter where you put stuff as long as it's connected, because it goes throughout the entire thing. And so pretty much, I'm not sure what this is for. Oh, this is for day, I guess. But this is wind, and this matters because another way to get power that you need, that I actually should build right now, is wind turbines. Which is, of course, I need a solar panel. So pretty much that, like, because the solar panels only work during the night, while the wind turbines work during the entire day. So, or the wind turbines work all day and all night. So pretty much what I should do, oxygen generators out of water. See, like now that they're building that, and then once they connect this will start creating oxygen, and my guys can go in there and actually breathe. See how the robots go in there? They don't need oxygen. And see, it's starting to generate oxygen. Okay, so that should be good. And you can obviously fast forward. You can take the stuff like the cover off of stuff. See, but I'm gonna leave it off just for the sake of, you know, the video. And so pretty much what I'm gonna build right now is I'm gonna build a big wind turbine, because it only costs 4. You know, not that bad. But pretty much this is gonna be able to power me for quite a while. And then, you know, what else I'm gonna do to help me get through the night, because, you know, sometimes wind doesn't power. Like, see, look, wind's doing horrible right now. So what we need is a power collector. So pretty much this thing will collect power throughout the day, and then it'll store it for the night, which we really need because it's getting kind of close. But yeah, pretty much we should be good for now. And now we're not really getting close at all. So, and then for the colony ship, there's a thing called recycle, and it pretty much recycles all materials. Like, this is all the colony ship has. It's got a good amount, but this isn't nearly enough of what we need. I'm not exactly sure how long you have to go. I think you just have to get all the milestones, which is pretty much surviving. But you can make dorms, canteens, all that nice jazz. But what we need right now is we need a canteen, because, you know, Oh, jeez. We kind of need a place to eat. Let me read the canteen real quick because I don't want to build it if it's a dead end. See, it's not a dead end, so that means I can build off of it. So that means what I'm going to do is I'm going to have... Okay, so this place, it grows vegetables. So that's going to be our food source for right now. Yeah, see, like they're all bringing the materials, which I think is awesome. I love building games. I love like resource management and building games. I don't know what they call this. It's not exactly resource. Oh, jeez, no. We're not gonna survive the night. Come on, what are you doing? Yes, make that. There we go. That might power it up. It's not much to power. Oh, there is no wind. The good thing is, I don't think anyone's in there, and without power, they can't get into the airlock. So, really, it's not a crisis. It's just they kind of have to stay outside for the night. I don't like that. They really shouldn't be going in, but okay. Ah, we're good. We're good. Oh. Will we be able to make it? They should probably all get outside. Yeah, get outside. Go. What are you doing? Ah, there we go. Good thing is now it's day and now we're good. The only reason I was having a problem is because I built it really late, and this needed more materials when really you're supposed to build small ones. Just I like the bigger ones because they just get more energy in a faster time. So once this is up, this should survive through the night because we're not really powering much. And so what you can do in these is you can press this little thing, and pretty much you can get this. Low production and low maintenance. Well, we want two. We want one of this, and then we want some tomato pad. We also want this, so medical pad, tomato pad, and then we need another food. Because we can't last off of one tomato plant. So we're gonna go off of. We're gonna go off of a lettuce pad. So pretty much. Oh, there's a problem. See how they all need water? They have a little water thing? Well, let's get the water fountain in there first, and then let's squeeze a table. Oh, well, let's put a table in there, and then I know we can squeeze a tiny table right there. And then we always want some entertainment, and then this makes meals. So, come on. Okay, and then you can click out of it. Right now, they're not dying of thirst, but they really should have it right now. They really need to make... Come on. We really need them to grab more. Come on. Hurry it up. So, like, we should have enough power to power the night. We go through the night. But pretty much we just have botanists and all that. Or I'm going to call them botanists, even though I know they're biologists. I know botanists, like, mainly just work with stuff and all that. See how they're all really pretty tired? What we're going to do... It's a dead end. See how it says sleeping facility dead end? That means you can't build off of this. We're gonna build it into a corner. No? And then, so pretty much that's gonna be it. We're gonna put some bunks in here, and then we're gonna build a mine, and then we're gonna kind of chill. And that's probably, and that's the bad thing about this game is it's a lot of grinding, and it's a lot of just kind of steps that you have to do. Yeah, that's probably the best place to put it. I mean, it's not too far. You want see that, but the problem that I have a hard time with is you want a lot of airlocks because the airlocks are slow, and see, like more than half the crew's all passed out. And see, like once it's built, it takes the oxygen out and all that. So pretty much this is the only thing we can build. We're gonna build 2 bunks. Because right now and then the next thing we really need is because this is nothing, and the corn is nothing if there is no processing plant, and processing plant is a very important thing. Yeah, okay, so the processing plant pretty much makes raw materials and starch, which is what this is. Oh yeah, so I always forget. But see what they're carrying? Those are this and this. Bioplastic and metal are the two main things the two main resources that we're ever gonna get. Because it's I don't. It's just that's just the main materials. And so pretty much what we need is we need a processing plant so that we can make, because this mines ore, and once the ore gets put into this, it makes steel. And then if starch is put into this, it makes bioplastic. Good thing is we got enough. So we're going to actually build it like this. There we go. So pretty much that's just kind of the basics. A lot of this video might just be, I'm going to do a lot off camera because just like I said, it's a lot of stuff. But before I go, well, I'm not gonna end the video yet. But well, I don't know how long we've been recording. But you see how it says you should recycle it? I'm not gonna recycle it just yet, just because I need a storage place. And see, like he's working on it right now. And see how everyone's going kind of fast? That's because I sped up time. But yeah, pretty much. This is a quick save. This is the game menu, and this is all really important. Like charts, I don't really use charts at all. But I mean, I guess they are kind of important to see how it's going. That's probably why I haven't been doing really good. But this is probably the most important thing because see how it says status good? That's really, really needed. That's key. Oh, see how it went from good to decent? So it's not doing all that great. And right now that's because of the robot. Yeah, and it needs me to recycle. So we're gonna make one last thing, and then I might end it. Not sure. I might make this a little longer, which I probably will because I make. And I'm sorry for I haven't been uploading. I've been kind of busy with life and stuff, but yeah. So pretty much, this is something that's really important. It's a storage. And storage is just a room that you put all your materials in because once we recycle this, like I am about to do right now, it's just a whole bunch of materials on the ground. And that is very, very bad for a lot of things. Like you don't, because if like, they have sandstorms in this game and all that, and like if a sandstorm comes, it will damage your materials and make them less, like it won't make them as, how do I put this? It won't make them as good as they could be. It makes them cheaper. And it makes them, sometimes you lose them actually, because they like break down. So right now we're going to do this. And I'm trying to decide, because in a sandstorm, like a lot of people can get hurt. So you might actually get one more thing. We're just going to do this to protect them from the sandstorms. So pretty much what this does is it's just a control center. It pretty much it allows me to put them in the yellow. It gives me a red alert and it's yellow alert. I've never really had to use the two for an actual intruder. Intruders really aren't a problem. I've never had one. See, look, this robot just broke down. It can be fixed by an engineer, but I think that's a medic, yeah. And that's a worker. So workers and medics can't do anything. They're done. They're useless right now. Well, I mean, they're good because they need to mine this stuff to get more steel. It's just, I mean, for that. What was that? Well, we need... Yeah, okay, I think this engineer's going to fix them. Because if they don't fix them after a certain amount of time, they break down. So there's a couple of things we need to maintain. And so pretty much I don't like being on this tab. I like being on this tab because it gives me a thing of everything I have. So we're going to get that, and then we're going to actually make another thing. Which I'm sorry, I have been saying it's only one more thing. But there's just factory. Factory creates spares. Spares are one of the most important things you could ever get. Because spares, because after a while these deteriorate. Okay, that hasn't been deteriorated. What about this? Well, after a while, these don't deteriorate, but these two, and so do the bots. The bots take spares, and a factory and once you run out of spares, you're kind of done if you can't make a spare factory and get what makes spares. So right now, that's all I'm gonna make. I'm gonna get this, and I'm just gonna make spares, and I'm done. And really, you don't have to worry about oxygen all that much. Like this can sustain quite a huge base, but you also kind of want to watch. So you can get a you can get a okay, so you can get like a Stargate or no, a landing pad, and pretty much what it does is it lets small colonists or trading ships land, and like it kind of lets them know, and like the colonists just gives you more people to feed, but they also have like you could get a botanist which will tend the plants better because like see they're decent and they just deteriorate after a while. Once they deteriorate enough, they just stop. But yeah, like stuff like that. And so pretty much it just gives us either a worker, guard, medic, or engineer. And pretty much, oh man, that was so close. Our guys need to get all that stuff out of there. But pretty much that just makes bleh, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. It just gives more people, but the bad thing is the more people, the more oxygen it consumes, and the more food it takes. So you kind of got to keep a good balance, because once you run out of food, you're kind of screwed. But we need to make one more thing, and that is a spares workshop. That's it. That's all I'm gonna make. And pretty much, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might continue. I don't know. I want to play more. It's just, you know. Oh, see, like this is why a control center would be really good. Oh wait, I have a control center. Okay, so pretty much the whole point is this sandstorm. These guys are dumb enough to actually walk outside. When you put them in yellow alert, it makes them so that they go inside and they stay inside until you turn off the yellow alert. But this is for like sandstorms and all that. But it's also for like if there's an intruder, because medics and guards will stay on duty for longer. And then red alert is when like all colonists stay indoors, and pretty much like if there's an intruder, any colonist will fight enemies if necessary. And then medics and guards will stay on duty for longer. So we don't need a red alert right now. And like the only good thing about this is, I mean, yeah, our products are getting a little damaged, but like stuff like this, because this is going real fast, and it's hurting these two. It's hurting the solar panels and all that. So pretty much, it was just for the safety of my guys. That's all it was for. And like if they get damaged, it's really hard because you have to take care of them, and if you don't take care of them, then like if you don't actually make stuff like if you don't have a med bay, and if you're all even if you do and you're all out of medicine, they're like all they do is breathe oxygen and eat food. They don't actually go and do what they're supposed to do. They don't work. So they can mostly workers get hurt because they work in the mine, or people just out in sandstorms and all that. And there is a thing called solar flares. I've never actually had one happen to me, but I know a friend has, and all his workers were out, and they actually died of radiation poisoning. That's like the main reason why you need to stay inside, because like it just gets really, I don't know, it'll just say solar flare imminent, like it said sandstorm imminent. But I'm hoping this thing subsides over real soon. This is kind of annoying. But yeah, see, like they all sleep here, and this is the storage, and this is the control bay. But I'm not going to put anything in here, mainly because this is mainly operated by guards and everything. And right now it's useless. The only reason I put it in is so I had control, like the yellow alert, to save them. And I think it's lightening up. I can't tell. I don't think so. Oh, it's still going. Jeez, this is really long. Well, see like how he's working, how I have this? That means he's working on a spare. And like, see how he's working on this? That means he's working on stealing all that. Okay, so see how it's out? You go over here, this, and you put in no alert. And it stops. And now they'll go outside. And right now I wish I could prioritize. Oh yeah, and so the whole thing about prioritizing. So you could go like this, and you see a little up arrow. That prioritize. Okay, I don't know how to say that word, but pretty much all that does is it makes it so that the biologists they work here more, and they tend it more, and you can do it for the mine, and they'll work harder and longer, and you can't do it for like places like this because there's nothing to work on. You could do it for this, but right now it's useless because there's nothing in here. You can do it for spares if you really need a spare. You can do it for this, which typically for me it's these two. Yeah, you can't do that. You can't prioritize that. You can prioritize building. Like when you're building a structure, you can press the up arrow and they'll work on it more. Like they'll focus on that instead of making resources. But yeah, pretty much I just want to get all this in here and then I'll probably end the video. So, the bad thing about the sandstorm is it stops your freaking game speed. I mean, yeah, there's a couple bad things. I mean, you could totally kill your guys if they really needed to, but you know, it has them, so it's all good. And like, see, I don't think you can prioritize these guys. Can I? Ah, slow down. Yeah, no, you can't prioritize them. But pretty much, you just don't want them to break. Like, they'll break down, and that's kind of just what happens. It's just you want them to... You don't want them to break down, because they'll usually break down outside doing something. But eventually, after a while, they destroy them themselves. And they are a pain in the butt to get, because they take forever. Or you could trade them. But you pretty much have to get... You pretty much have to give them whatever you have. So eventually he'll break down, the engineer will go and fix him up. Good thing is our guy made 2 more spares and he's working on a 3rd one. And a spare can fix these completely. One of these completely, like fully done. And power storage critical, that's kind of what it says. Ah, ran out of power, no, don't, okay, good. As long as there's power to this, that's all I need. So, oh jeez, did that break anything? I really hope not. That's what's really annoying, is a lot of them just kind of fall really close. Structure's out of power, right? Structure's out of power. There we go. Okay. So, you know what that tells me? That tells me that we need to spend some money and get a giant solar panel. They cost a lot, but they're really worth it. Well, we're actually going to connect these two. We have 10, so we're all good. We're not building anything else, so we should be able to... That will take a huge chunk out of our entire thing, and I'll probably prioritize the mine. Well, I won't prioritize it yet, because once this is made, I'm going to work on a med bay, because that's, like, really important. But, yeah, see, because once you prioritize this, people get hurt, and it's kind of screwed if you prioritize it and people get hurt, and you have no med bay to fix them. So, see, look, he's carrying it right over to there. And if you guys... Okay, so I know I was very confused on this. This takes ores, like raw ores. And this is something I had a hard time and I died on a couple times. But it actually takes starch. So, starch comes from plants like maize and wheat and all that. Like all the top ones that kind of look like this color. It is a plant, yes. And that's what really confused me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, look, we made it. And see, this isn't even going down right now because the winds are so fast that this is powering the entire thing on its own. Which is pretty impressive, Now it's going down. Now this is going down because it doesn't have enough. And actually, I should build one more, oops. I always get that mixed up. But I should really build one more thingy. It only takes 1, so why not, you know? So overall, we'd be spending 2, and we don't really have to, actually. I can see like he's working on it right now. Oh yeah, and if you got the controls, You can use like the WASD like I'm doing now, but I usually do this. And Q, it kind of just spins you around. It's kind of a weird system. It kind of flipped me out for the first thing, but I mean now I'm kind of used to it. But yeah, pretty much this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be farming this. Just kind of, because that's kind of what you have to do. Right now we're doing great on food right here. And that's the main thing. Food and oxygen and, well, obviously power is what we really need. And right now we're going to do fine on power because we're actually getting enough metal to get... We have 15 spares, that's awesome. We have enough spares to, like, they just went and fixed this. Which really we don't need right now. But until I start making another, like either another wind turbine or another one of these, I'll probably make another wind turbine because they cost a lot less. I'm going to keep this because it's just going to help overall a little bit. And pretty much this is just going to help a lot because now this is stored, it's also going to store this power, and then once this drains, this will start to drain. Which is an amazing system. I love this game so much. I'm so glad I got it. And I'm really hoping you guys will enjoy it. The people that ever, if they do watch me and enjoy this content. I mean, this would be pretty cool if you did, because I really enjoy this game, and I'll probably make a part 2, whether you guys are cool with it. I don't know. But see, they're about done, and I'm about done with this video. I might hop right into another video just because this game is really fun, and I'm actually going to quick save, because, you know, I don't want to lose any of my progress. And see, they are never going to run out of power again until we run out of spares, which I'm hoping never happens. Oh, yeah, see, look, we got 2 ores, which pretty much means once these guys are done, we have 2 more metal. Yeah, see, we have 1 metal and we lost an ore. And then this guy, yeah, he's going to take a little bit. But see, look how, see when it's flashing, that means it's taking out energy. See how it's going down? Well, oh, see how it's actually going up because the winds are so fast? This is powering it without these 2 helping, which is really weird. That doesn't happen very often. How high is it? Oh, it was almost all the way up. So now it might start dropping, yeah. And then see how this guy isn't dropping anything until this guy goes all the way down. He's good. And water extractor, that's pretty much water for your entire base. That's pretty much it. That's the entire thing. I'm just gonna leave this in here because when you get other things like such as like this, they start to make more of the arms, like the weapons, which really isn't. I might put it in right now, which I'm about to do, but yeah, I'm gonna put that in because you can sell weapons for a really good price, or you can trade them. You don't sell weapons. I forgot. You trade. So we're gonna get a pretty good weapon stash, and then we're gonna start getting rid of them. So yeah, almost everything's in here. There's only 2. I'll wait until like this one more guy gets this. Ah, see, look, he's going into the mine, and the mine doesn't produce anything without a worker. There's so many comments. Like sometimes they do hit it, but it's not like if you guys are in here and it hits it, it doesn't kill everyone, which would make sense because like it would break a hole and they would get sucked out. They wouldn't have any. But that's not the point. But it just kind of shuts this down, and they can fix it from the inside if they really want. But what would really screw them over is if no one was. I mean, they could. Let's say they were all out of. Like all their metal was in here, and it like broke right here. That would really screw them over. But yeah, they got everything in, so I'm actually gonna end it right there, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And so yeah, leave a like if you like this content, and subscribe if you want to see more. And yeah, see ya.